The final plague, the moment Egypt broke. Welcome back to Gospel Glimpse. Last time, we witnessed the first 5 devastating plagues of Egypt. But through it all, Pharaoh's heart remained as hard as stone, and he refused to let the Israelites go. His pride is a powerful force, but God's power is about to be revealed in a series of final, catastrophic miracles that will finally break the will of a king. Today, we dive into the conclusion of this epic confrontation, the last 5 plagues. We'll see plagues so powerful they affect the very land, a darkness so thick you could feel it, and a final, terrible plague that will finally free God's people. Get ready for the final act of this divine showdown. Pharaoh's heart was still hardened. So, God sent the 6th plague, boils. Moses and Aaron took handfuls of soot from a furnace and threw them into the air. The dust spread over all of Egypt, causing painful boils to erupt on the skin of people and animals alike. Even Pharaoh's magicians, who had tried to replicate the earlier plagues, were covered in these painful sores and could not stand before Moses. But still, Pharaoh would not listen. The 7th plague, hail. Pharaoh's heart was stubborn. So, the 7th plague came, a terrifying storm of hail. God had never sent a storm like it. As Moses stretched out his staff toward the sky, a thunderous crack filled the air. God sent a ferocious hailstorm with lightning flashing down to the earth, striking down everything in the fields, from the crops to the trees. It was so intense that every person and animal left outside was killed. But in the land of Goshen, where the Israelites lived, there was no hail. This time, Pharaoh's pride began to crack. He sent for Moses and Aaron and admitted, "This time I have sinned. The Lord is in the right. I and my people are in the wrong." But as soon as the hail stopped, his heart grew hard again. He refused to let the Israelites go. Music is frantic and panicked. The 8th plague, locusts. Still, Pharaoh's heart was as hard as stone. So, God sent the 8th plague, locusts. A powerful east wind blew, carrying swarms of locusts so vast that they covered the face of the whole land, devouring everything the hail had left. There had never been a plague of locusts like it, and there never would be again. Pharaoh's officials begged him to let the Israelites go, for the land was completely ruined. Pharaoh, finally broken, begged Moses to take away the locusts. But once the locusts were gone, Pharaoh's heart hardened once again. He refused to let the people go. The 9th plague, darkness. Pharaoh's heart was still hard. So, the 9th plague came, a darkness so thick it could be felt. Moses raised his hand toward the sky, and a profound darkness descended upon the entire land of Egypt for 3 days. The Egyptians could not see one another, and no one left their place. But in all the homes where the Israelites lived, there was light. This final, physical darkness was a symbol of the spiritual darkness in Pharaoh's heart. The 10th and final plague, the death of the firstborn. Pharaoh's will was still unbroken. So, God sent the final, most devastating plague of all. Moses warned Pharaoh, "About midnight, I will go throughout Egypt. Every firstborn son in Egypt will die, from the firstborn son of Pharaoh, who sits on the throne, to the firstborn son of the female slave, who is at her hand mill, and also the firstborn of all the cattle." But God made a way for the Israelites to be saved. He instructed them to sacrifice a lamb and to paint its blood on the doorframes of their homes on that terrible night. When the angel of death passed through Egypt, he would see the blood and pass over their homes, and at midnight, a great wail echoed throughout Egypt. In every house, from the palace of Pharaoh to the humblest home, a firstborn son lay dead. But in all the homes of the Israelites, not a single person was harmed. Finally, heartbroken and defeated, Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and commanded them, "Up, leave my people, you and the Israelites. Go, worship the Lord as you have requested. Go, leave." And so, after 400 years of slavery, God's people were free. The 10 plagues are a testament to God's incredible power, and they show us that nothing, not even the pride of a king or the power of an empire, can stop God's plan from being fulfilled. They are a reminder that God hears the cries of His people, and that His timing is perfect, even when we don't understand it. What do you think was the most significant lesson for Pharaoh to learn? Was it about God's power over the elements, or about His love for His people? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Our epic journey through Exodus is getting even bigger. Next time, we'll see Moses and the Israelites journey to the Red Sea and witness the incredible miracle of its parting. Don't miss the conclusion of this epic confrontation. Make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs a reminder of God's power, and subscribe to Gospel Glimpse for more captivating Bible narratives.